Hello the internet. I'm very excited. I don't normally do like hauls because I find them quite unpalatable normally, actually, if I'm honest, because I don't want to, like, I always feel like, why do you need this much stuff? So I will preface all of this by saying this is not all for me. This is Christmas presents, and this is going to be anything that I don't use is going to be given away to other people. Before I start, oh yeah, I should probably introduce what it is. I ordered a bunch of KINBOR stuff. And I've ordered a bunch of other things. I think there's a pencil case in here somewhere. I'm gonna open them all up and see and figure out what is what. Again, I'm gonna keep one of these KINBORs for myself and the rest I'm gonna give to my friends as Christmas presents. So I am going to start. So this is our 2026 A6 Tetra. This is the Page a Day A5 book. So that, I don't have anything to compare it to. Let's look at it this way. That's the Hon. That's the hobonichi Hon, and that's the KINBOR. So they're about the same. Same. And I presume that that is also the same. This is like a cousin, but it doesn't have the week's pages. So this is a pencil case that I got that I wanted to test. It does fit. Okay, so this is one that I didn't get last week, haha. This is the one layout that I didn't try last year, which I'm really interested for, and I know I should wait until I do. Well, that ruins the aesthetic of that, but it is what it is. Ooh. Oh, that feels fun. It's like a bit rubbery, but like matte rubber. That's really interesting. Okay, I'll keep going. I don't even know what else I got. I would like to say, for the record, that I don't think that this is something that people should emulate or copy. I think it's frankly embarrassing that I don't know what I ordered. This is the KINBOR Weeks. I got it in the peach, the milk peach tea or something. That is the hobonichi Weeks dupe. What's this one then? Yeah, this is the 8 grid. Ooh. Oh, I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, that texture is not my favourite. Why is that like that? Has that just not been... I don't think that's finished. I think that never got folded. Or it never got cut down properly. I mean, I can cut that down myself. Like, that's not the worst thing that's ever happened. This is a week's cover. So this is kind of cute. This was one that I was hoping. So I've got this. This is a Sterling Ink N2 notebook, 520 pages. That goes along with my N2 520 pages that I'm turning into my everyday carry. And I was thinking that probably I should get a cover for it, but I tried it in my week's cover, in like a normal week's cover, and it just didn't fit. It's just too chunky. And so I've been looking at the hobonichi Tragen cover just to see if that is in any way a viable option. But again, it doesn't, I don't know if it will fit. So that is how this fits. It's not that bad, to be honest. And what I would probably do is I would probably iron it so that it comes out nice and flat. I don't love how chunky that pocket is. because that is, no, I don't love it. That's a real shame, because even if I did it over my bedtime book, this is the week's cover that I got from Etsy for 2024, when I discovered that I struggle to use weeks as a planner, and I'm turning it into a journal. That's what I'm doing for next year. This might be better. Again, that's not finished either. Interesting. That's not either. Maybe that's just how they come. Maybe that's just the design of them, that bit of fabric is just designed to flap over. I don't like it. If I'm honest, I don't like it. They feel a bit floppy. And this is the problem, like, so I got them last year. Last year I thought they were really good quality. Like this, they didn't do that last year. They didn't have the floppy edges last year. Do you think this will fit? But I guess there's no accounting for quality year on year. I thought that the paper quality last year was great. That's absolutely not going to fit. Look at that. I will have to keep looking for a cover for this. It might be the case that I need to just get it from Sterling Ink. I thought I was going to get a common planner for 2026, but I'm not in the end. So I'm not totally sure, because again, like, if she's the only one who does these very big covers to fit her planners, I would need to order. But the shipping, she's really good, Catherine from Sterling Ink. She does $8 shipping internationally if you spend more than $35, but the covers are not $35. So it's a bit. Why didn't I get the covers when I ordered them? Not Sterling Ink for these ones, because this is a cover, but presumably it's not going to fit both of the sizes of books. Presumably it's not going to fit the full depth one and the skinny one. So if that's the case, like, yeah, why didn't I order covers for the A5 and the A6 for the chunky ones? This texture is awful, by the way. It feels like you know when you leave plastic, like a plastic pen, or like if you've got the rubber grip on like a mechanical pencil, when that gets old, and it sort of gets almost a bit slimy but also a bit sticky, that front cover is that sort of texture. It's not super pleasant. I don't even know how to get this in. I'm going to do it off camera. Overall, not that impressed, if I'm honest. I'm really, like, I'm kind of mad about that. I'm genuinely quite mad about that, because like this one, yeah, look at this one, but look at this, that's been trimmed down, and that's really, this is really nice. I do think that this overlap is unacceptable. Like, there is no way that I would give that as a book to someone. Like, it's okay, I have the, more or less, have the skills and capacity to cut it down myself, but like, look at that, that's an unfinished product. Like, that should not have passed quality control, in my opinion. The same on this one. You can see there, you can see that the book has hasn't been finished. And I think this one doesn't appear to be the same. This one, without opening it up fully. Should I just say, I'll just open it. Again, a weird texture, less offensive than this texture, closer to this one. It's quite nice. It feels very matte. But this one, oh no, it has happened as well. Yeah, gosh, that overhang is pretty pronounced. So it might be the case that they planned it to be bigger. Like, it might be the case that they genuinely were like, oh, it's a book that has an overhang. If that's the case, I would make the argument that the plastic cover should fit, because the plastic cover doesn't fit these books. And they should have used a thick material. But in good news, this is perfect. This little pouch is absolutely perfect. It's got a thick base, and I might even put a little bit of cardboard or something in it to widen up the base so that it stands up nicely. The books are gonna sit in there quite comfortably. I think you could probably fit. Oh, that cover. It's like frictiony, like it's rubbery. It's like a grippy fabric, a grippy rubber, so that the material, they're not like sliding off each other. But I suppose you pay for what you get, and I paid for poor quality. That carries 3 pretty chunky books, or 1 chunky one and 2 skinny ones. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take some photos, send some feedback to AliExpress, express my disappointment. I'm not gonna ask for any refunds. I'm not gonna send them back, because I think that I have the capacity to cut that down. Like, I have the skills to do it. I don't need to ask for refunds or whatever, but I will make a point of giving the feedback, because maybe they don't realise, like, I presume I ordered pretty early compared to a lot of people. Maybe they rushed to get them out of the factory and the manufacturer, and maybe they just didn't realise that this batch didn't get finished. You know, maybe the box got misplaced or something, I don't know, but I will let them know. This has been a very long video. That, I think, is my entire lunch break. Okay, bye the internet.